Alright then folks, welcome back. Winsworth here. As you can see, I'm laying out sort of next projects, so excuse me. Oh, I might need that. Oh, I don't have Bentium ingots. Wait there. Thank you. Now then. Nothing happened. So yeah, we're just laying out the next few projects. Obviously, at the end of the last episode, we made Morgan, which I've not been out leveling up or anything like that. I just came back and I did manage to get a spawn egg. Now, I think I left the last episode where I was trying to get the spawn egg with Morgan, and then I quite quickly realised that, yeah, I done messed up because we've got knowledge of the ages 3 on there. So what that does is it takes the mob drops and converts those to XP as well. So, complete wrong button then. Obviously, like with the likes of Scavenger 3 and looting and beheading and capturing on there, there's a fair amount of mob drops from just about any kill. And then it converts all that to XP, which is great for getting XP. It's not great if you actually want the head or the spawn egg or whatever other mob drops they may drop. Luckily, like I say, I did actually realise probably within about 5 minutes of me ending that clip what I'd done. So we added capturing 5. Luckily, we got a few capturing enchants when we did the little enchanty session. So I've added it onto this sword, went out, and probably another 5-10 minutes later I got the spawn egg. So that sets us up to make a villager spawner quite nicely. So I'm just working my way through now. Just looking at obviously what we can do upgrade wise. Hey everyone, welcome back. Just a quick update really. So we did do a stream for an hour over on Twitch last night. But as a result, I was in a call with other people, so naturally my productivity just dropped through the floor. However, we did make a start on some of the create stuff for the tree farms. We've got essentially a working prototype, I guess. I don't know what I've done with that lever. Must put it in the... Did I put it in here? No. But yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. It spins around, plants the saplings, and then once they've grown, the saws on this side chop them down. Everything ends up in the barrel here, and once it's sort of done a full lap, as it were, gone around, it'll come back to this point. These two arms will extend and touch, and then things will get offloaded out of the barrel through the two portable storage interfaces and drop down, obviously, well, like through there, drop down to the chute and come out on the belt, which is making its way this way. And then I was just playing around, trying to get the stuff off the chute, off the belts, well, just into a barrel, which currently isn't working yet. largely because I don't have a clue what I'm doing. I'll leave this open. Yeah, I did. So this has just been powered campfire and case fan, so we can knock it off and on. So if I knock that on and jump back up here, you'll see it's planting the oak saplings. That one's got spruce in it, which I've not actually tested yet because I don't think I put a lever on there. But you can see, you touch, and then it doesn't transfer everything out there, I don't think, because there's not enough time. Or probably because the chute itself's full. I don't really know. So I'll probably do more this time, even though nothing's grown. Yeah. Obviously everything's ending up down the bottom end here. Which, no idea where that stuff's got. I presume, yeah, I presume I'm picking it up in the backpack. But yeah, obviously I'm out. I'm trying not to leave thing running just now because there's no sort of end storage for it. Like in theory, I presume that should work. I don't really know. Let's turn this one back on again because this should have things. It can offload. I should go find. It's like we've got a wireless lever to that currently. I do have another plan for it. I've not properly looked at it yet. So hopefully this should now offload some logs. It's a little annoying how it's only managing like 32 items at a time, like 2 stacks of 16, but whatever. Let's see if this works. That seems to have done something. It worked quite nicely, just so we can get a few more saplings so it's all ready to kick in. But that's pretty much all we did on the stream, was sort of wrap our head around that a little bit. Chunk stopped by to try and help. But there are a few other bits and bobs I'd like to look through for this mod. So we'll look at that. And I'd also like, actually now, to try and find an area to set up some Britannia stuff. Not really sure what I want to do build-wise for it, but we're kind of at a point now where equipment-wise, a lot of the stuff we need requires things from Britannia, so it's a bit of a stalemate, which is why I'm trying now to, I mean, these tree farms are great, but that's a lot of effort to go to when I can just make, in theory anyway, like a hopping botany pot, plant a sapling in it, and just plonk it on a chest or whatever, and it'll fill the chest with wooden saplings and things. So as great as this is, it does seem a little bit overkill. So I think the next thing I'm going to look at is from Mahou tsukai. And that is where's my dagger? Ah. I mean, I want to look at that at some point. Mahou tsukai. It was. Yeah, that. Miss Kaiser face eye. Where's that? Three powdered eyes. And then in a previous session, I did actually make the first sorcery. That was it. That one? No, it wasn't that one. It was the simpler one. What was that called? Mystic Code. Which you can shift right click, put your spells in there. Oh, that was another thing I did do. I went and got some flux dust, so I'll have a look at that as well in a little bit. Let's make sure we've definitely got enough of that. So stab ourselves and hotkey. Then down to Winsworth. Nice. Okay. So in theory, we should be able to cast this now with no issues. What else did we do? I'm desperately trying to think because I was on for a good few hours yesterday and we didn't get a lot done because we were in a group call. Oh, we went and bought some stuff off of Sparky RL. He needed diamonds, so I figured, we'd help him out. We gave him some of our Insanium essence, so that's why that took a bit of a hit. To get him started with mystical agriculture so he can get flight. But what did we bought an umbrella, I remember that. So we bought that because why not? Bought a couple of enchanted books, one of which was night vision. Now I know we've got night vision over here somewhere there. Obviously I don't particularly want Life Mending 3 and Berserker's Fury, so that's why I was over there. Like I say, it was more to give him diamonds without actually just giving him. So he was selling them, selling bits for the diamonds, I guess, which I think made him feel better. He doesn't particularly like the charity. But yeah, that was the thing we did. Obviously, night vision's the big one there. I never noticed if that actually took my Mahou down. But I could do with finding the ley lines. Let's definitely cast the spell, so here's one. Let's just follow this way a little bit. It's going to be under the ground, isn't it? Where I can't actually see it. There's a good chance it might have run out by now. Yep, here we go. Here we go. That's what we're after. So let's mark that out. Is that the one? Yeah, that's the badger right there. So obviously on the center point of these ley lines, we'll get better Mahou regen. So that's a good thing. However, I could also do with finding some of the Fae to get the Fae essence to get the next mystic code. Have we got anything we can make yellow dye out of? Yeah, I've just had the thought about this because phantoms keep attacking us and it's all very annoying. So I'll make that because I don't tend to sleep, especially once I've got night vision. So that's a good job done. And may I have a quick look at some of these charms as well. I've only got one bottle of enchanting, of course I do. And I don't have any honey. And I obviously don't have any of that because I don't have any of... And just plant these and let them be running for a little while. I'll probably get away with removing those actually. So that's good. That can be running while we look at some of the other stuff. What are you selling, sir? Okay, well, hopefully that's give us the plague tone back. Gets rid of that annoying noise. And top that up a little bit. And as we were. Okay, so that's that one done. I'm going to need all of those. And then it's simply a case of charm one of them, makes it indestructible. Now so we can activate it and throw it in our charm slot. Alright, quick update. I've just been over and managed to kill, well, one Fae, which got us 2 essence. We did already have one though, so we didn't need 2. However, 2 will do, which means that we can now upgrade our what's it called? Mystic Code to this one. So I need some powdered diamond and some spell cloth, I believe. My game will be so kind as to unlock. There we go. Oh, really? And then I believe we can make that one indestructible. Yeah. Can we just... I wonder if we can enchant it. No, it's literally just indestructible. That's fine. That's all we want anyway. Which does use up our last Eternal Stellar that we made. And then we can take those out of there. Throw that into there. And switch that to that. So now, in theory, we can cast a spell, and we still got, yeah. So it shouldn't use the scrolls, so that's good. grab those three. That's that one and that one done, which only leaves us the resilience, which was the crab shell that we don't have. Alright everyone, we're back. And we did eventually manage to get the second villager's spawn egg, so that's good. Took a little while. However, we are now extremely close. As you can see, it's doing 25.8 hearts of damage, and that is 27. So we're very close to what our main weapon's doing, which means really I need to look at sorting the enchantments out on them, so I can not have to carry two swords around. Would be nice. So, as such, I know I was going to do Britannia, but I'm thinking we're going to have to try and get to this as probably the easiest option. I say easiest, like it's the most usable, I'd say. So we're going to have to look at getting one of these set up. Or maybe a few of them, to be honest. To try and buy us a little bit of time. Fortunately, at this point, resources aren't as much of an issue as they might have otherwise been, so... Now, I think if you give these power, they do work a little faster. And then there's upgrades and things as well, which we probably won't look into just now. We are going to need an area to set them up, and also now is probably a good time to start looking into these. So we're going to need, I don't know, we'll make a couple of those. And then we're going to need a flux controller, I believe. It's going to need obsidian, okay. Fortunately, I know a place with a lot of obsidian. We'll probably end up running out of flux dust though. So it might be worth setting a redstone filter on this because we're going to need redstone. Okay, so flux controller. Flux tank storage majigger. I believe. Yeah, you need the previous tiers for everything. But it's super expensive, so we won't do that just yet. Let's throw them up there. Create a new network. is that not connecting to that? Why indeed? There we go, that's worked. That's weird. And then I might just dig through here actually. And then do a little something like that. There we go, log of some description. Yeah, that's generating latex. Okay, now then. I think I usually use that one. Okay, we're going to have to go back up. Then maybe that one. There we go. And then if we just run some of this out of there. is that not reading that? Maybe it was. Maybe it just doesn't glow anymore. How weird. Saying that doesn't need to go there, does it? We can just run it on the underside of this. Doesn't have to be pretty, just has to work. So if I break that log, and yep, place another one. Nice. Okay. And then we'll grab all of the latex. Which gives us the latex bucket we need for the next stage. To make that. And I think this needs water as well. The way it goes. Good, good. So that's basically done now. It just needs to be taking over for a little while. Okay, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment if you've got any questions. I've been Winsworth. Take care, everyone.